Hello YouTube, I hope you have a wonderful day. Today we have something really nice again. We're going to give you all the jungle advices. I'm going to give you my thought process during my games. So I'm a challenger player and you can try to learn and copy as much as possible. I'm going to give you a quiz throughout the games. So I'm going to be asking you a lot of questions. You can pause and think for yourself. We're going to play Viego, but it doesn't really matter which champion we play. The tips I'm going to give works for every single jungler, and it's really important to learn the fundamentals and the general jungle advice. These are the runes I'm taking with Viego. There are some other options. Technically speaking, domination is possible. I do believe that inspiration is way better. You can't take tenacity, but I only take tenacity if the enemies have a really annoying CC comp. In this situation, they do not. Alright guys, let's get it started. We're playing in gold elo. I intentionally play in gold elo because the majority of viewers and the majority of players are around this elo range, and I'm trying to give you advice on how to climb out of low elo, how to climb out of gold elo, and to get to platinum, emerald, diamond, maybe even beyond, to make your dream come true. And yes, we're playing against Lee Sin, Aatrox, Vex, Jinx, Brand. Do you think this is a good game for Viego? What do you guys think? Let's start with this. So, from the loading screen already, we can tell this is a very fine game for Viego. We also have AP mid lane and AP top lane, so us being AD gives us a lot of options. You can take the green jungle pet. I do believe that the blue one is a little bit better if you can play a little bit more spicy. That means playing more in distance, not fighting too much in the late game, and playing more with all the movement speed. If your team wants to Gs, what I usually do, this is a high recommendation for all the junglers, if you're scared of getting invaded, if the enemies are stronger level 1, if they're stronger early, I usually put a ward and then follow and just see what happens. There's a high chance that absolutely nothing happens, but I'm still gonna stay close and just exist, basically. Then reset before minute 1. You see, now I'm covering, so I would see if the enemy Lee Sin walks into my blue buff, while this is also warded. So you don't need to trust your teammates that they cover. You still have full control that it will make it work. They cheese. We also have a vision there. I don't want a leash. Don't take leashes, junglers here, my friends. It is not needed. And also do not take a pot. That's a waste of 50 gold. You can just play good enough that you will never die in the jungle. If you're not playing good enough yet, then that's something you need to learn. Look at all the movements I do, the way I kite. You can start red buff. You can start blue buff, wolves and chickens. The best is to start chickens or red buff. That is by far the best. You always want to start red buff side, because those camps give you more XP and gold than the blue buff side. It's very simple. I'm going to always be trying to break it down. It's not rocket science. It is very complicated and a very complicated... Yeah, it is a very complicated game in general, but we're gonna make it work. Look at how I do it with the jungle burn. W, charge already. Make sure to hit the big one. Use the passive first before using your Q. Always try to use your passive damage as much as possible. Your abilities on cooldown. Always do all attacks in between. Right now, why do I not look on the map, guys? Pause it and think about it. Why do I not look on any minimap right now? Because the chance I gank is absolutely 0. Even if top lane would be 1 HP, I would never gank level 2 top lane. I always will take my free camps. Now, look what I'm doing. I'm already using my F keys, considering to gank somewhere. I'm looking at their HP. I do see that mid lane is technically speaking gankable, but it's not above 80% chance. So the chance I get a good outcome is not high enough, basically. If I would play 100 games, it would be around, let's say, 40 games. We'll end up not getting a good outcome there. And I will show you guys how to climb out of gold. You just need to try to copy as much as possible. I know I can help you. I've been playing this game for 12 years. I can help you guys. You just need to take it, okay? I'm trying to grab your hand, let's say it like this, okay? I think that makes sense. Using the E for attack speed, very simple. As you can see, I'm just focusing on my clear. I'm again not looking too much on the minimap, because I won't gank anyways right now when I clear the blue buff. I'm just considering, we got first blood bot lane. Really nice already in this position. We're taking that 100%. A double kill, absolutely amazing. Let's see where the Lee Sin is. He could be ganking bot lane. Do they need cover? Do they need to push out the wave? Another fundamental wave management. I'm just gonna need to pressure the Lee Sin a little bit if he's coming, while just taking the plant. I mean the scuttle. Staying for the attack speed here. Okay, the wave manage-wise, I need to push it. So it crashes under the tower and then slow pushes towards me. Towards us. He's in top lane. Has 24 CS. So one camp he didn't take. I'm just gonna get closer, see what we can do. Gonna get in range, stun him, get his flash. Beautiful. He has 24 CS, so there's one camp he didn't do. You see I have 28, and that's Scuttle. So just because I tapped and checked the enemy Lee Sin, jungle tracking, very important, guys. You will then learn how to play the game in a very simple way. Just gonna see if Lee Sin comes. Insta flashing on him. Looks like I'm getting the kill here. Absolutely amazing. And there we go. I'm just considering to chunk a little bit. Don't see anything. I'm just gonna reset in the bush. I do have Noonkeeper. What do you guys think is the best build path? Kraken Slayer on Viego is really good early on. Now pause again. Why is it so good? There are also other options. Yes, you can go Sandra Sky and play with Rune King, whatever. But why is it so good to buy Kraken? What is the reason for it being so good? Generally speaking, also for other junglers, there are a lot of junglers. Master Yi, Belweth. So there are a lot of junglers who always go Noonkeeper, guys. What do you think? Why is it so good? Because your clear gets faster. You don't want to buy defensive items early. I could buy cloth armor, I could buy pots, but I'm not doing that because it doesn't speed up my entire plan. You see how fast I cleared this Crux? With a cloth armor, I would have never cleared it that fast. Keep that in mind, guys. So, because of the Kraken, I can use my fundamentals faster than me, basically. You can see it like that. One of the fundamentals, clearing your camps before going for a play. Very simple. It's not rocket science to climb out of low elo. You see, I'm just focusing on my camps. I'm not even looking on the map. Why not? Because I'm first doing my fundamental. Even if the Shaco would survive it if I come to him, don't come to him, please. I'm trying to help you guys, okay? Take your camps. You need to do your fundamental. And look, I'm more than double the Sinerias. I'm almost 2 levels ahead of him. And that will happen every single game with no matter what champion I play. It's always consistent. Lissandra is ult. I'm trying to use that. I'm just gonna path mid lane. Not gonna use my E yet, otherwise we will get vision. Spam pinging, because I want Lissandra to play aggressive. She has no E. No flash, Vex. Just gonna walk closer. I didn't need to take the CS here 100%. But I'm gonna still do it. Gonna use all my abilities, see if chicken's up. They are down. Gonna go straight to Dragon. Why did I not go to Void Drops, guys? Why? Pause it and think. Reason number 1. Dragon is better. Especially Hextech Dragon. The best dragon early on in the game for most junglers, for most situations. Really, really good stats you get from it. Next reason. It's also not that tanky, by the way. Next reason. We didn't have top lane prio, so therefore there was a risk. You see mid lane prio. Vex wasn't here. They cannot really contest this. On top lane, Aatrox had on that position prior. We see Lissandra gets engaged. First, finish your camps. Yes, in Challenger Elo, you might not finish your camps. But did you see? I did finish my camps. I use my ult, instantly pick up the Lee Sin, wait with using the Q, shielding the Lissandra while taking the ult and instant invading, instant taking chickens and Crux. And maybe chickens, wrap off, and maybe Crux. So think about it, guys. Think about it. I'm gonna use all my abilities. And now, let me tell you, if I stop taking the Scuttle, I would need to clear the Scuttle from fresh again. Now look at the CS difference. I have 4 CS more because I finished the Scuttle. If Lissandra died, please let her die. I'm trying to say that so many times. You are not in Challenger Elo. You are allowed. I think he gives it. Looks really good. I'm just gonna insta reset because I have Kraken and boots and I'm in a really good position. I cannot buy boots. Doesn't really matter. I think I'm just gonna go for another long shot here, going for Sandra Sky. And I do feel very comfortable here in this position. Okay, guys. So, in Challenger Elo, there's a lot of situations where you do stop your camps and then go for a play. But in lower Elo, the chance that a play is gonna happen is not that high as you think it is. Did you see here the situation? I had time to clear Scuttle, even though I didn't even look. And there will be maybe 10% of all games where Lissandra would die if you're not coming instantly. But these are 10%. We don't aim for 10%. We're going to play in a way where we consistently get a good outcome no matter what. This is now a big advice, not a fundamental, but a big advice in general. You see, I'm not even going for Void Cups. I don't have top prio. I do clear my cams first. Very big fundamental. And then I'm seeing if I can go for this. Okay, now the big advice on how to play jungle, guys. Please take that, note it down, print it, and hang it on the wall. Listen. You never play in a way to please others. You're not a people pleaser jungler. You need to take control over the game independently. So I'm not gonna save the Lissandra to help her. You don't gank a lane to help your laners. You gank a lane to get a lot of resources. You see, he fights me, absolutely zero chance. Why? Ults me, I use my ult, so I cannot get stopped. Why does he have no chance against me? Because look at the position I am. I'm in an absolute insane position. I'm gonna go top scull left wing. With W and ult here. Use my W again to get a little bit gap closing. So I play in a way that I'm independent and will solo carry. You will build win conditions throughout the game. That is one of your fundamental. Building a win condition. But you're not ganking in order to help them. You see, now I'm ganking because I'm getting something out of it. Wait until she takes tower aggro. I ganked her because I'm getting something out of it. If I was just making sure the Sandra gets her CS, it would be pointless to gank. He still has ult. I need to be careful, actually. I'm just gonna Q. I don't even need to use my flash in this position. W myself, and I'm gonna path bot side. Okay, guys. I mean, I can explain it more detailedly, but I do explain it more detailedly, way more detailedly on the course. You can see it in the description. I highly recommend to check it out. I will show you right here in a second. Let's see if I can go for bot play. We don't have enough minions. I'm not gonna go for this. Do I need to reset? No, I'm just gonna get my bot side camps, which is one of the fundamentals. I'm not getting bot lane because it's not very consistent. You see? It can be very basic. So here, if you want to see more, have more information, I highly recommend to check out the entire fundamental jungle course. You have a lot of content and you can improve. And with this video, with this course, with these videos, and all the information I'm trying to share there, you can reach your goal of climbing, guys. I can help you out, and this is the best coaching I can offer. I've been a coach since 3 years straight. My bot then pings me. It doesn't really matter too much. We will still be in a good position. I should have helped them, of course, but okay, nonetheless, I've been a coach since 3 years plus. I've been playing for 12 years. I've been challenger since 6 years. And this is the best coaching I've ever done. You can improve with this. I'm just going to flash on the brand here. I will just ult him, pick up the brand, instantly use my E and Q. Just going to use my ult right away because my other abilities will not give me any gap closing. Does sidestep it pretty well. Really well down from the chin. We don't need to pick it up. I'm just gonna insta push it. Ashe is not in distance. Ashe is not in distance yet. Even if we get pinged, guys, it's way better to push it to get insta pressure also for Dragon. Let your team flame you. You will learn the fundamentals, the lessons from the course, from my videos, from my streams. Let your team flame you, okay? It is not a bad thing that you get flamed, because you will get flamed in every single elo. If you watch my streams, you will notice I get flamed a lot. And I'm literally one of the best junglers in the entire world. And I get perma-flamed. Why is that? Because it's human nature that they will flame you when they are not satisfied. Not when you are bad. That's the difference. Okay, I'm gonna get a cloth armor here. Why? Enemies have 3 AD champions. Aatrox, Sin, and Jinx. I'm just gonna be covering that. The next objective that is gonna spawn. Void Grubs. Now, very simple. What do you think is the best macro here? Pause it and think. The answer is, don't gank top lane. Okay, unless Rumble just died. So I'm gonna just take the CS here, because it's very consistent. And if he walks up, I'm trying to kill him, of course. But the macro would be taking... Let's sweep here a little bit. We did get him. I'm just gonna play it very slow. Need to be very it never kills me, so I can be very chill here. I'm just gonna try to... Oh, actually, should have... never mind. I could have played it a little bit better mechanically. I did expect to be winning that way easier. And now he BMs me. So, what was my mistake here? I went for the play without having Rumble close, without Lissandra close. And the next mistake was that Lee Sin was in Fog of War and I didn't respect that. I did feel like I'm way stronger, especially with these 2 items. And I will always automatically win that play on default. Maybe I could have played it a little bit better mechanically, but nonetheless, there was no need to go for this play when I think about it. What would have been smarter, and again would have been the macro from before, just taking the wave and then crux into chickens. And from that, I can do whatever I want. Even though void drops are, I'm not gonna go for void drops immediately. Because enemy mid laner, enemy jungler, enemy top laner could fuck me up. Especially enemy support as well. Okay, he's dead for 15 seconds now. But could be happening. So I'm just gonna take the CS now here in this position. Now taking red buff. Why I'm not going for void drops? They're despawning now as well. Because they don't matter. What matters is that I get consistently all my camps done. You see the CS difference? I'm almost having 10 CS per minute. You're not gonna climb out of low elo having 5 CS per minute, my friends. You're not. You're not. Take all the dragons and void drops and heralds you want. 5 CS per minute, you're not gonna climb. You're gonna be stucking. 10 CS per minute and no objective, you're gonna be climbing. Okay? Of course, you're gonna always try to get these objectives, but that's not the main priority. You need to focus on the main fundamental priorities. I'm gonna take this here. With that, we didn't get first blood tower yet, so I'm just gonna try to get first blood tower top lane. You can ride this. The herald doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna use my E here. I just want to pressure, help the rumble here to a little push. Of course, we don't take his cannon. I almost smited it. That was a jungler's habit here. That is fine. We don't need to unlearn that. A little bit enjoyment. It's also completely fine. Okay, we do see Brand bot lane. See Jinx bot lane, so there could be 3 people here. I'm just gonna ride the herald here, dodge the Vex here a little bit. And I'm gonna charge first into the bush to knock up the Aatrox. He's not here. Okay, very well done from him. I'm not that scared of the Vex here. I do have ult over the wall as well. We got her ult. I don't really care about fighting. Why do not fight this, guys? Because the only way I get a good outcome is if the enemies do a massive mistake. Otherwise, I will not get a good outcome because they can just walk into the tower. So I would just waste my time, and it's all about efficiency. Also, I'd rather have all my camps cleared. Okay, in the next position, we're just gonna take wolves too. My bot side camps are all spawning. We can look for a dive. Maybe it's not working. Just gonna walk closer here. Does seem like she dodged it pretty well. I want to Lissandra to engage. Just gonna path through straight bot lane. Let's see how that's going. Lissandra's also coming. Brand is half HP. They know we are coming. Gonna be a very interesting situation to play. Did he send ult? He didn't ping it. Now, take the wave. We're not in a hurry, guys. We're not in a hurry. Unless they reset now. Just gonna use my ult here. Could have played that a little bit better here too. We take it though nonetheless. Use my E. As you can see, Lee Sin died nonetheless. And we didn't hurry. We pushed the wave. So now we got time. While he lost time trying to escape, we used our time of getting this yes. And now we're getting full tower because we... Yeah, this is sad. What is this? Hello, my friend. Gonna take the Jinx, push a little bit faster. Guys, it will be the exact same when it's Emerald, Diamond. For those who watch me very often, they will know it will always be the same. If you use the fundamentals, the game will look very easy. Now, the next thing. We used the time while Lee Sin was dead, so we expanded our lead. Look at my CS, 164. I now have officially 10 CS per minute. And if you have every single game 10 CS per minute again, guys, you will 100% guaranteed climb. I have been there multiple times. I have so many coaching clients who successfully climbed after changing their habits. Jinx comes again. This is very sad for her that I'm just gonna kill her right away again. Need to be careful of the Brand abilities. I'm just gonna take this to get one ult form. Try to get some distance. Use my ult here. Try to... I need to be careful with the way I play. I should have E-ulted instantly instead of trying to... I could have also attacked the Vex and instantly got Thunder Sky. That was just pretty slow from me. Also, keep in mind, I have 4,600 gold, so that was just too greedy. I think even going for the T2 was necessary. Would have been smarter here, macro-wise speaking, is just stop the tower when it's like 1/4 HP and just back off. Because now it is, technically speaking, we can argue if it's worth it. In this position, they got a 900 gold shutdown. They have comeback potential. It's not worth it. I would get this tower later anyways, you know, in all the kills. Look at my gold. I should just reset by steel caps here. I'm very tanky. You can go Trinity. You can go Sterox Gauge here in this position. I will just go Sterox Gauge and a little bit more damage. And I don't see anything the enemies can do to stop me. Now, keep in mind, if you're playing it smart, it will get very easy. Could be 4 levels ahead of this Lee Sin. I'm the highest CS in the game. And yeah. Okay, what's the next thing we're gonna do? Think about it. What do you guys think? For Crux and then going topside camps. Why do I take Crux? Because we take our camps again. Why do you not path to chickens now? Because I want to take the top lane wave. It's faster, more resources. Always look on the map and see where can you get the most resources. Yeah. If Vex walked up, we would have also killed her. I also want to get top T2. You need to... That is a sad moment. We lost the cannon. Very sad moment. How are we gonna win the game, guys? We're not gonna win the game by getting kills. We need to get the T2s now. Okay. Well done from the Vex. She actually defended this pretty well. We don't get more. I'm just gonna try to get some HP back on the Grump. And then push the next wave. We need to get the T2s. We're not gonna win by taking kills. We could take wolves here too. Okay, they're gone. Get everything here. I'm just gonna keep pushing. Vex stays here. That's completely fine. Okay, does attack me. I don't mind that too much. Just gonna get the kill here. Get back up. I got my Sterix proc. I was very comfortable here in this play as well. Just gonna take the Vex here to get my ult form. I don't think I can do much with that, but I can try to push the next wave. Can I proxy it to be a little bit faster? Think about it this way, guys. You see? I proxied the wave, so I'm faster pushing it. It's all about efficiency. It's about speed. You need to be faster, better, stronger, everything than you were yesterday. With that mindset, I guarantee, guys, you can climb. Gonna reset here by Witset instantly. Use your time as good as possible. Okay, one more thing. How to climb out of low elo. I talked about a lot of things this video. This was probably extremely helpful for you. I can tell you guys, if you do the things I'm talking about and explaining in my YouTube videos, you will climb. I have a lot of history as well. It is always the same. Most of the time you're not even bad. Most of the times it's just that you don't have the right habits. And you can climb therefore very easily. Don't go for Baron. Why is Baron a bad call here? Because it's only me and Lissandra. We didn't have vision on the enemies. Now we see them bot lane, but it's still only us two. Jinx is resetting. We see two of them here. We see Brand. So it's only gonna be Brand and Jinx here. I'm just gonna try to push. Get Brand ulted. Jinx is also gonna come, so I'm just gonna try to disengage a little bit. I'm trying to enter the fight here as well. I'm gonna use my far side vision. We see Aatrox. Going to be controlling this bush. I do assume that Lee Sin used his ult. He's gonna walk closer. Did not use his ult. I think I can fight this. Gonna get the ult. Have my Aatrox proc here. Just gonna get closer here. Feel very comfortable because I have Thunder Sky. Use my W to slow. Ult to kill him. Pick it up. Use E. Q. W. For the proc. Does die from the burn. Should be. He does actually survive it. I should have stayed in the Brand form because of extra AP. He would have actually died if I stayed in the Brand form. So I would have gotten extra HP. Now it's only Vex. She has ult. I need to be careful. You see? You see, guys? Think of what abilities they have. If I wouldn't tabbing and being like, okay, what could I have? I would never have gotten an outcome like this. Pick up the Lee Sin instantly. Wing the Rumble. Using my E. Okay, holding distance. W, Q. Going for the Aatrox here. Picking up the Aatrox using W into Q combo. Okay, holding distance. E-ing out and then ulting back in. Using the E here, picking up the Jinx. W for the slow. Okay, it does seem to be dead. I'm gonna use my W on point and now I get the Jinx reset. Absolutely beautiful here in this position. And this is how you win. And you can climb out of low elo, my friends. I wish you a wonderful day. Make sure to subscribe and like. Check out the course in the description if you want to reach your dream elo. As I told you guys, I can help you. I can make it work for you. And it was an honor here to serve you again. I wish you the best. Have a nice day. And let's continue conquering, especially split 2-sided. If all the Marcy enjoys, I will make sure he will be working. Right now, I don't like to play him that much. If he's D tier, if he's he feels pretty weak to play. Below challenger, that doesn't matter. You can play him in lower elo 100%. Just in Challenger, it feels painful because I can play so many other champions and it does feel like I'm handicapping myself. He will get stronger and then I will be spamming him again. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.